Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another Talking Tuesday. Today I'm here with Dawn and Emma from the Women's Wellbeing Club in Hartlepool, and they're going to tell us a little bit about what they do over at the club and how you can get involved. So nice to have you here today, Dawn and Emma.
Hiya.
Hi.
Hi.
Emma.
Fantastic. So can you tell us a little bit about what the Women's Wellbeing Club is?
Yeah, we opened up in January to offer support to women with the mental health, the wellbeing. It's basically a group to come to, feel comfortable and talk about any issues they have or any problems. And then obviously COVID hit. So we set a group online to support one another, and it worked brilliantly. Even supporting ourselves, we got the support ourselves because we were struggling.
Yeah.
So just keeping in touch, messaging every day, checking up on everyone. It really helped, didn't it?
Yeah, it could be, you could message about the littlest thing, but you would always get a reply to it as well. So there was always on there.
Sometimes the little things just suddenly sort of spiral into the big things, don't they? If you don't get a chance to talk about them at the time, it can just suddenly go and I know myself, I suffer from mental health issues, and the tiniest little thing, the littlest seed, and then if you don't sort of deal with it at the time or talk about it or get it off your chest, then it can just grow, can't it?
Yeah.
So
staying in touch was crucial for us.
It really is. So are you back up and running as normal now, or are you still online?
No, we opened back up, I think after the lockdown finished, under COVID rules, we were still allowed to open. And that was really emotional because we hadn't seen anyone for a few months.
Yeah.
So it was really nice. Obviously, we couldn't cuddle, which we miss. But
yeah,
seeing everyone again was lovely. And even some women that we hadn't met, we'd met that first night, and it felt like we'd known them for ages because we'd been talking to them for months. So it was really, really nice.
So where do you meet?
We meet at the Annex on Wharton Terrace.
And what day and time?
Tuesdays, 6 till 8.
And can anyone just turn up, or do they need to book in advance?
Not at the minute, because obviously COVID. We have to follow them rules. So really, we try and get people to either message myself or Emma or message the WWC page, and they have to book in just for the time being.
Yeah, of course, I understand that. So contact details wise, I'm guessing you're on Facebook?
Yeah, we're both on Facebook, just under our names, or you can message the Women's Wellbeing Club page on Facebook as well. So there's plenty of ways to get in touch with us.
And you're part of a national bigger thing, aren't you?
Yeah, we're a kick now. So there's 11 clubs running at the minute. Some of them are open, some of them obviously with COVID. But we run like Andy Van Club. We have set questions each week. Everyone's heard. Don't have to speak if you don't want to speak. That's fine.
So a lot of the times, I mean, when I first started, I just used to sit and listen, really.
Yeah.
Until I felt ready. I didn't feel pressured. So there's no pressure on anybody to speak if they don't want to. It's just there when they do want to speak. Somebody will always be listening.
I think just having people who are going through the same thing as you are, just knowing that you're not on your own and you're not the only person who feels like that, can make a difference in itself, can't it?
Yeah. Just being recognised, and just like you said, a lot of it's listening, and then realising you're not the only one that's going. It's a big thing to know it's not just you. So.
And how many members do you have, roughly, Dawn?
It can vary. I mean, we've got 4 new ladies coming tonight, but roughly online and in the group, there's about 24.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, but group-wise, we're usually about 13, 14.
Yeah.
So it's getting people's confidence to come, because the first time people go, it's scary. So
yeah.
You sort of think anything walking into. Yeah. So it's the experience of actually, taking that step to come into group.
Oh, it's an amazing thing that you're doing. It really is. It's so vital. We had Chris from Andy's Man Club on a few weeks ago as well, And it is just, it's just so important, especially at the moment. Obviously, everyone's feeling probably a bit more worse than they normally would. So just knowing that the support is out there and where you can go, it really is vital, and you're doing an amazing job.
Yeah, we also, separate from WWC, we're trying to do like crafts and some meditation and that, just to switch off for a little bit.
Yeah.
But we're trying to do that. We'll have to do that separately from WWC, but we're trying to bring that into it because a lot of women like crafts.
They do, yeah.
Some people don't like to talk. Some people like to use the hands and stuff. So it's bringing that in.
Oh, lovely. So it's for someone who was coming for the first time. Obviously, they get in touch with you guys first and ask if they could come along, and then could you tell us a little bit about what sort of happens so that they know what they'd be getting themselves into?
Well, basically, we just, if they want to come along, we'll obviously always say to them, we'll meet you outside. You know, if you're feeling nervous or anything, you know, we'll chat to you outside, try and build up your confidence to actually walk through the doors. We'll take you through, we'll sit you down and introduce you to the rest of the ladies that are there. But we will explain what happens at group, you know, that we go around each individual, ask how they're feeling, you know, ask the set questions. We do explain to anybody new coming into the group, if they don't want to talk, all they have to do is say their name and, you know, I'm not ready to talk yet, but thank you, type of thing.
Yeah.
And they can move on to the next person. And then towards the end of the 2 hours, we sort of have a little bit of an open chat sometimes. So maybe the person sitting next to them will sort of engage them in conversation, and then myself or Dawn will go over and say, how did you feel? Was it something you find could be beneficial to yourself? You know, and then we're always on the chat as well. So from the Tuesday, once Tuesday group's over, you know, if there's anything they've got going on, message one of us or message the whole group. You can be added into the group chat as well, and you know, there's always somebody.
Yeah, what works really well as well, even though me and Emma might run the group, if you like, other ladies are supporting other ladies. Like, there's some ladies in there who've gone through DV, which I haven't myself, luckily, but they're helping one another. They're, you know,
So there's a lot of peer support.
Oh, definitely, yeah. You know, there's the support that with some things that we haven't been through, other women have, so they'll help another one. It works like that. It works so well. I mean, I do feel like we've become a little family now, and we do laugh. I always try and make sure we laugh in group.
Yeah,
it's not just a talking group. I don't want people. Some people think, oh, do we go there and sit and, you know, we talk? It's not just. It's there for that because it's important, but we like to have a laugh as well because we think that's a main thing.
It is really important, isn't it? And do you have like a wide range of ages?
Yeah, we do. Yeah. I think the youngest is 24, 21.
21. Oh, yes, 21.
21 and then 70. So it's a massive. I think it's lovely as well because different age, we are learning different things, if you like.
Completely.
I am from the younger ones as well.
Yeah.
As well. But we also, with the group, with the questions, we have a bear called Hope.
Right.
We usually pass the bear around, and obviously for new ladies or anyone that doesn't wish to speak, they can just pass the bear on and it's fine. There's no atmosphere or anything. It's fine.
Oh, gorgeous. And is it 18 plus? Do you have to be?
It is, yeah.
Okay, great. And there's no costs involved, is there?
No. Free teas and coffees on offer. So.
Oh, there you go then.
Oh yeah.
Win-win. I just think it's amazing. I really do. I think it's so important, and I think it's nice as well that they've got sort of the Andy's Man Club and then the Women's Wellbeing Club, because obviously, I'm trying to say what I want to say, but it's nice. Sometimes you might not feel comfortable talking with members of the opposite sex there. So I think having that separate group where you can go and just feel completely comfortable. I think it's great. I think that we've got the fact that we've got two such amazing groups in the town. I think we're really lucky.
Yeah, I do. I totally agree. And his man club, when I first started, I was amazed by that. And obviously, when this came about, I was like, oh gosh, yes, I'm jumping on board to this. So hence why I asked to open it, because us women need to talk as well. I know a lot of people say we like to talk as women, but I think there's a difference when it comes to support. You need that, you need that. I have trouble with my mental health for years. Unfortunately, sometimes you can't speak to family and loved ones. You just can't. So this is why we put the group together, really.
I completely agree. Obviously, single mum, and I know obviously that my family worry about me, and especially at the moment because I'm here on my own. And you don't want to put that pressure on them, and you don't want them worrying about you, and especially when at the moment there's absolutely nothing they can do, and they're not allowed to come and see you and give you a cuddle when you're feeling down. So, and sometimes it's family related, your issues. So being able to go and talk somewhere where you're not judged, and I think it's brilliant. I do. I just think it's amazing. I think you're doing a fantastic job, especially to keep going. And obviously, we know ourselves how hard it's been to change how we work and to still engage and still support people. And it's been a massive learning curve to change completely how you work over the last 8 months. So I just think he's brilliant.
But the group also runs itself. Like,
yeah,
you have to applaud the women that come, because they all help one another. It's not just us at the forefront.
No.
It really isn't. They're opening up to us, so that's a big thing for them to do.
It's such a big achievement as well that they've actually, took that step and walked through the door, and they keep coming back every week. I know that there's been days where I've just thought, I've had, I've felt down myself, and should I go to group tonight? Should I not? But I've always went, because once I'm there, I know I feel better.
Yeah, I'm like that with
say anything, I still feel better.
Yeah, I'm like that with exercise. See, exercise is a big thing for me. That's what I do when I'm feeling. And there's days where I think, I just can't be bothered. I don't want to go out. I don't feel like it. But I know once I've been out, I'll feel better for it.
Yeah, it is. It's pushing yourself, isn't it? We know ourselves. We've all suffered with mental health. Once you start dipping, you know where that's going to take you. So you do have to push yourself. I need motivation for exercise, because I'm being really lazy there.
Yeah,
I need no excuse.
But I think the fact that the stigma around mental health is sort of going, I think, is really good as well. Like, everyone's got mental health. That's the thing. Everyone has got mental health. You'll have different levels of it, but everyone has mental health, and everyone's going to go through a stage, especially at the moment, where they just feel really down. And people I know who are usually such positive, upbeat, outgoing people, even they're struggling. So having somewhere like this that they can go to is fantastic. And I hope that us having a little chat today will let us as women know that, you are there and they can go, and even if they don't want to go to group straight away, that, they can get in touch with you. And
yeah, it's fine, because I've spoke to a few ladies for a good few months, and then they've come to group, so it's fine. It's not, you don't contact us straight away and you have to come straight away. We know how it's like, because I would feel uncomfortable. So we build that trust first, and then when they do want to come, that's fine. There's no pressure or rush to come.
Yeah, we are there when you need us.
Yeah.
So it's, when you're ready, come along.
It's not just, you don't have to come every week either. Come when you want to come.
That's what we say about being registered with us. You might not need us today, you might not need us next month, but somewhere along the line you might. And just knowing that you've already got those links there, it makes it that little bit easier.
Yeah, a lot of women I speak to, and men as well, just knowing that there's something there, it can be beneficial. I mean, when I suffered really badly with my depression, there was nothing like this. And I would have loved it like 15 years ago. I might not have suffered so bad. So this is why I think it is important now. And like you said, stigma, I think it'll always be there, but it's getting less.
Oh. Is there anything else you guys want to add?
Oh,
Put you on the spot.
Yeah. No, it's just basically it's just get in touch. We'll support you online. Anything. It could be the smart. Sometimes we find women saying, "Oh, my problems aren't as bad as other women's." It's not about that. Your problem is big to you, so it's big to us. So anybody can get in touch with us who needs support. We can build that trust online. If you want to come to a group, me or Emma or any of the volunteers are always at the door. You won't be walking in your own, and you're never forced to talk. So it is scary coming. I would feel the same coming to a group on my own. But I like to think we give a really warm welcome when they do come, and ladies keep coming back. So
must be doing something right.
Yeah,
I like to think so.
Oh, well, it's been lovely talking to you both. Thank you so much for joining us this morning and telling us a little bit about what you guys do. So for any of the ladies out there or any men who have a loved one who you think might benefit, give Dawn and Emma a shout. You can find them on Facebook, get their contact details, get in touch with them, and just know that they are there. And I know we've talked about them a couple of times and we've had them on chat before as well, but obviously for any men that are struggling, Andy's Man Club run very similarly, and they are a Monday night and they meet at Hartlepool United. So there's options out there for both the men and the women. So please don't suffer on your own. And it was lovely to chat to you both, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye now.
Bye.